And we're going to start with a case study that we did for George Washington University. We did this for two of their departments. This video was for their alumni department. It was also for their development department. And they wanted to get the alumni excited about the basketball team. GW doesn't have a football team. The main source of school spirit on campus is the basketball team. And going back to 2007, their basketball team was very poor. And this year, they knocked off some big programs to start off the season. They won a bunch of games, and it was very obvious that they were going to make the NCAA tournament. And they wanted all alumni to kind of share in that experience and share in that excitement. And what we ultimately decided to do was to go up to Brooklyn, to the Barclays Center, and film some of their alumni before their A10 tournament game and get to hear directly from the alumni about how excited they are, and then put a face with a name and get to see some of the players and kind of gravitate towards them, since they are young players and they'll be with the team for a while. And so the entire marketing department for the athletics, for the alumni, they're really based around the slogan of Raise High. So you'll see Raise High throughout it. And I don't know how familiar people here are with Red Auerbach. He's one of the greatest coaches in the history of the NBA. He's an alum of GW, so they wanted to associate with him as well. We tried to make this exciting and fast and short, since this was online. So we filmed all this. It was Bryce, myself, and Kevin. Three-person team went up to Brooklyn, and we filmed this late on a Friday night, and GW played the following week on Friday late at night. So we had to turn this around by about 1 p.m. the following Friday. We had a little less than a week to turn it around.
Buzz started for me out on the line outside of the Barclays Center. A lot of GW alumni filtering in.
I'm just so proud to be an alumni and be a part of this movement.
There hasn't been a team like this in 7, 8, 9 years.
I'd say we probably have over 1,000 people here, and you can feel the energy.
I graduated in 1991.
I graduated in 2009.
I graduated in 2005 from Elliott School.
The School of Medicine and Health Sciences.
From the Columbian College.
If you want a place to be in the world tonight, it's right here with all of our alumni, students, parents, friends of the George Washington University.
It's just important to have a community that supports our student athletes.
I love this team, and I'm proud to support it.
Everyone that's participated and made this happen knows it didn't happen overnight.
What we're trying to do is develop students and student athletes to really impact the world.
This is an even better turnout than last year.
The first thing it can really do for us is get our name out there.
Applications the next year go through the roof.
Tonight, you are the George Washington University.
It raises the school spirit and makes us all proud to be Colonials.
And you have really galvanized our whole university community.
You're building a spirit and you're building a family within the university stronger than we've ever had before.
Gentlemen, go out there and raise high.
Crank it up.
Raise high!
Raise high!
Win, baby.
Crank it up.
Raise high, the buff and blue.
I was able to be alongside Todd during the planning process and communicating with the client, so I understood the objective going into it, and that really helps out a lot. Sometimes as editors, we have to take all the information we have and be the writer and come up with the story, choose the sound bites and piece it together. And I broke this down into different sections. In the beginning of the video, it starts out with, what's going on, where are they at, then who they are, why are they doing it, and then I dip into a sense of purpose and value. And given what the video is about, and to serve its purpose, I felt like making that connection between pride and the excitement surrounding the basketball program and how that affects the university as a whole and makes the university better is key. It's absolutely important. So I made sure to touch on all those aspects, and because it was online, I decided to make the intro captivating, brings you in. Once I got all my information done, I grabbed the viewer's attention again. So the call of action, get their attention, and then there's the link to where they would donate. So all in all, I think it was an effective video.
What we believe in is coming up with themes. We know what the theme of the video is going to be, and then asking interview questions that will elicit those responses. if it comes to it, if we absolutely have to, we can force feed some lines and kind of be like, well, don't you kind of think this? But to be honest, I mean, we would much rather someone say something naturally and real. You know, the only thing that was forced there was them saying raise high. You know, we obviously had them look directly into camera, and we kind of work with them on their hand movements. But you know, in general, it's much better to get people to say things naturally. I think that there's so many phony things out there, and people are so used to seeing it that you have to stand out, and the only way you can stand out is getting someone to genuinely say something that they believe in.